The middleman takeover. How intermediaries are reshaping the American economy. Remember when Bill Gates predicted the internet would eliminate middlemen? Well, think again. Instead of disappearing, middlemen have evolved into digital powerhouses, dominating industries from e-commerce to ride-sharing. Companies like Amazon, Uber, and DoorDash have become the new gatekeepers, connecting buyers and sellers while quietly amassing immense control. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these middlemen the heroes of convenience or the villains of economic inequality? Let's dive in. In the 1990s, Gates envisioned a future where the internet would directly link buyers and sellers, cutting out intermediaries. Fast forward to today, and the reality is starkly different. Amazon connects gift givers to novelty sock makers, Uber bridges drivers and riders, and DoorDash links hungry customers to restaurants, all while taking a hefty cut. While traditional middlemen like travel agents have faded, new ones in industries like pharma and meatpacking have tightened their grip. And this is the part most people miss. These modern middlemen aren't just facilitating transactions. They're controlling access, setting prices, and reshaping entire industries. Middlemen aren't inherently evil. They manage complex supply chains, provide convenience, and solve logistical challenges. For instance, who wants to drive to a chicken farm to pick out a bird for dinner? Middlemen like Tyson make it possible for us to buy processed chicken at the grocery store. But the problem arises when these intermediaries gain too much power. Chicken farmers and consumers alike are often at their mercy, with limited visibility into supply chains and little bargaining power. As Hal Singer, managing director of Econ One, puts it, intermediaries impose taxes or take rates in ways that are opaque to buyers. This lack of transparency allows middlemen to quietly pass on hidden costs to consumers, leaving both sides feeling shortchanged. Consider this. Most consumers have no idea how much Amazon charges sellers, what Apple or Google schemes from app sales, or how much pharmacy benefit managers pocket. These hidden fees often get passed on to consumers, yet it's nearly impossible to avoid them. Amazon and Apple discourage sellers from directing customers to cheaper channels. Credit card companies pressure merchants to accept all cards regardless of fees, and food distributors leave farmers with little leverage. Here's a thought-provoking question. Are we willingly trading convenience for control? Or are we trapped in a system we can't escape? The rise of these middlemen feels almost inevitable. Supply chains are complex, consumers prioritize ease, and suppliers need quick access to markets. Middlemen like Amazon and Uber provide real value by connecting buyers and sellers who might never find each other. As Catherine Judge, author of Direct, The Rise of the Middleman Economy and the Power of Going to the Source, explains, they grew in power because they provided a service, but in the process, they erected blinders that limit our ability to see the effects of our decisions. High fixed costs, infrastructure, contracts, legal teams create barriers to entry, allowing a handful of intermediaries to dominate. But dominance comes at a cost. Walmart offers low prices but squeezes local retailers, reducing consumer choice. Cisco is convenient for restaurants but dictates terms to suppliers. Uber revolutionized ride-sharing but displaced traditional taxis, leaving many drivers and riders feeling exploited. When middlemen face little competition, they can charge whatever they want, leading to frustration on both sides. Artists complain about unsustainable careers, while ticketing platforms rake in fees. Food delivery apps frustrate both eaters and restaurants with mystery charges. The real issue? Consumers and producers end up blaming each other, while middlemen profit quietly. The solution isn't to eliminate middlemen entirely. After all, who wants to visit a farm every time they need chicken? But we need more transparency, regulation, and competition to prevent convenience from turning into exploitation. Disclosure requirements for platform fees, restrictions on anti-steering clauses, and stronger regulatory oversight could help. As Marina Krakowski, author of The Middleman Economy, notes, a middleman increases the size of the pie, but how big a slice do they take for themselves? In many cases it's far too large. So, here we are in an economy dominated by middlemen, vowing to reduce our reliance on Amazon, only to cave during the holidays. The question remains, can we strike a balance between convenience and fairness, or will middlemen continue to call the shots? Let's start the conversation. What do you think? Are middlemen the unsung heroes of modern commerce, or have they become too powerful? Share your thoughts in the comments.